Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I'm going to be cleaning a commercial carpet today, and I've got my high-speed rotary out here, as you can see, and this is a carpet that I've been cleaning for quite a number of years. It's a carpet tile, and this is actually a clinic, and I'm using the Rubbermaid Rayon polypropylene green stripe pad here. The carpet's pretty deteriorated. It gets a lot of wear and tear in here. So there's a fair amount of wear happening in the traffic lanes, but I've been able to clean this carpet up really well every time. And actually this doctor has two clinics, and I do them both. And I'm cleaning with Revive Rocket. Actually, wanted to show you what I'm cleaning with so you can have a good look at it. And I'm using the rotary partly because I've got all these little clinic rooms or whatever to do. But anyway, here's the product I'm cleaning. It has citrus and peroxide in it. There's some info on it. Of course, this is a Bonnet Pro product, so if you want to know more about Bonnet Pro and what they have available, I would recommend you go into their website, obviously. They do have excellent products. And I always try to, over the years, I've learned that finding the products that have the best performance is the number one priority, and of course also products that are completely safe to be exposing oneself to over many years. And this product, the Revive Rocket, has a health rating of 0, so that's pretty cool. Can't get better than that. But anyway, and so one of the reasons I'm using the rotary is because I do have these examination rooms, or actually not examination rooms, this is a sleep clinic, they're bedrooms. And the rotary is much more nimble. And I certainly have no hesitation using rotary as far as performance goes. I mean, I could use my Vibe or well, I guess we didn't use my Oric if I wanted to, but you know, I'm not going to do a very practical way to go about it, as this machine is going to cover the floor very effectively and rapidly. And one of the nice things about using the rotary is the fact that you basically move forward. I know a lot of guys work these machines backwards, but it's actually backwards. It's really better to go forward all the time. And that way you're always working away from your power supply, which is really what you want to be doing. Anyway, and I mixed the product up, the Revive. I was going to use it at 4, and then I'm looking at the carpet thinking, yeah, it's pretty dingy looking, so I increased the mix to 6 ounces per gallon. And I probably will I expect I'll use, I might use 6 gallons in total, but one of the things I find is I tend to use less product when I use the rotary than, especially since I'm shower feeding, I guess. And again, it's about really being precise in how you apply your solution. Now take a look at I don't know if you can see that. You can see that the baseboard's getting a little bit damp there because it's spinning out a little bit. So I'm probably running the pad a little bit wetter than I should be, actually. So I'm going to back off on the amount of solution I apply, which I adjusted right here. But as you can see, I can just keep moving forward. So this is, of course, is the method the acronym I came up with describing this as SETT. I really need to get one of my stickers on the top of this machine too. But anyway, soil extraction transfer technology, which applies to any machine that's using a pad, whether it be an OP or a rotary, to absorb and transfer the soil off the carpet fiber and into a pad. Soil extraction transfer technology. And I came up with that acronym a few years ago I thought was a better description of what it is we're doing with these machines, as opposed to calling it bonnet cleaning, which is has a reputation, less than ideal reputation because of its history with janitorial type cleaning, which it kind of got off on a bad footing, I guess you could say. But anyway, I say we all call it SETT, and stop calling it bonnet cleaning. Now you're not using SETT if you're using a machine like a Cymax. It doesn't do the transfer. It's just scrubbing in your encapsulator, and then you would vacuum later to remove actual soil, whereas this is removing soil as we clean. And if you're using an encapsulator, it will also encapsulate. So you get the benefit of both encapsulation and extraction. But anyway, I haven't actually done any pre-spraying anywhere. Most of the areas actually wouldn't need it anyway. There's a couple of areas where I probably will be doing some applying ahead of time with my circuit sprayer. You can really move along rather quickly with especially with this 300 RPM machine. And I think that more people are realizing that the rotary is a great choice, because it is. In the hands of a skilled operator, you can really clean carpets very well. And of course, I've been promoting the use of the rotary now for on my YouTube channel since 2015. No, is that when I did it? Or was it 2005? No, 2015. Had to be then. No, 2010. What am I thinking? 2010 is when I started. And I've always been, one of the reasons I did it, I thought that, I want to let people know that the rotary is a very viable option. And I kind of got jumped on a fair amount by, steam cleaners initially, and then when the LP machines began to get more popular and more well-known, then people that either were selling them or using the LP machines were kind of often been quite critical of me using the rotary, but I have OPs as well, and you can certainly clean a carpet with that, and I do all the time, but I actually mostly prefer using the rotary, and I don't have any hesitation to choose the rotary over the LP. And, you know, this machine at turning at 300 RPM is about 360 degree cleaning passes per second on the carpet. At slow speed, it's about 3 cleaning passes per second. And hang on a sec. Oh, I'm at the end. And the thing is that when you're cleaning, in most cases, the actual removal of the soil will happen and the stains will happen within a few seconds. If the machine goes over, and like literally within a second or two, the cleaning is over and done with, usually. So, although an OP machine is making more passes per se because of the oscillation, you know, 1,725 passes per minute on the carpet because of the way it's constantly, you know, moving back and forth in every direction. They certainly work extremely well, but reality is that with a rotary, with quality clean products and the right pads, you're going to get identical results, at least visually, with the rotary as you would with the OP. And I'm not saying that the OP is not a good option. It absolutely is. What I am saying is, so is the rotary. And I've been saying that now on my channel now for 13 years, I guess. But anyway, you don't need to argue about this. It's just a matter of personal preference, actually, at the end of the day. You might prefer a rotary or you might prefer an OP. I don't really care. But let's not be saying to each other, your method is inferior to mine. It's just a matter of choice. She's using full X. But anyway, as you can see, we're moseying along pretty good here. Now, you know, what's interesting is over the last couple of years in particular, I've been noticing that more guys are kind of coming on board with the idea that a rotary is a viable machine. The guys that have been using OP machines are rethinking what they're doing and realizing that, you know what, maybe the rotary is not such a bad option. You know, and it is a great machine. And there's many different manufacturers, and this is a Hawk, by the way, and Hawk makes a really good machine. The machine I normally use for residential, you see it in my videos, is no longer made, unfortunately, because it's an excellent machine. But it was actually a Swiss made by a company called Clean Fix, but they don't make them anymore. So, but if you want the ultimate rotary machine, check out the machine that Bonnet Pro is making. I mean, it's overbuilt, but it's a machine that you'd buy and you'd probably never wear it out. And it certainly doesn't look like a toy. It really has, you know, the way it looks is incredible. So I would, if you haven't seen it yet, go to the bonnetpro.com website and you'll find videos there showing it being used. And John, and by the way, John at Bonnet Pro has been, I really appreciate the fact that over the years, John has been consistently trumpeting the call for championing the call for the rotary. He has never wavered from his conviction that the rotary is a superior machine, and I appreciate that. I'm not as adamant about it as maybe he is, but I absolutely, I'm just so glad to see that he has, over the years, he has consistently said the rotary is a better choice. And he's had an incredible machine he used to make, the battery-powered dual head machine. You really want to do production number, you should see that thing. I don't think he makes it anymore, but anyway. Okay, that's it. Don't want to do that. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. There's a little life lesson right there. I didn't have it quite, the handle quite set on that door frame well enough there. So you can see what can happen. Fortunately, I don't think much came out there. Anyway, yeah. So I would recommend you go and check out the what do they call it, the Mini Max. And John at Bonapro, he's the one that makes the Ironman pads that have really, see, that's the right way to do it. That have really taken the industry by storm, and so many guys have, really love that pad because it is an excellent pad. You guys use them for both OP machines and for the rotaries. So anyway, yeah. So I think that there's I think maybe there's a bit of a shift going on away from the OP as sort of considered to be the ultimate VLM machine. I think it's just a good choice for a VLM machine, and it's kind of a tomato thing, I think. I'm gonna check, see what my pad looks like here. Actually, not too bad. But I'm gonna go get a dry one. I'm gonna run over that spot there where I spilt. So it's cleaning well. And look how evenly soiled it is, eh? Interesting. Maybe a little bit darker on the outer edge, but it's cleaning very evenly. Oh, yeah. See, I've got to go down in here, and there's some more rooms here. Another room over there, and then the reception area and a waiting room. Probably take me 3 hours maybe. I think almost $1,000 job. There's been, some would say, how do I say it? Concerned about the expense of using professional, grade products specifically for carpet cleaning, but I probably will use. I bet I will use less than I might use maybe 15 ounces of Revived Rocket on this job. That's my expectation. And if it's easy to calculate what this actually costs me then as far as product goes. Go on there. Basically, that's 1 quart almost, I guess. And that's pretty darn cheap. It's not, the product you use to clean with is not your expense. And you don't want to cut back on, that's not where you want to be trying to save money anyway. And there's other reasons I think this actually goes over there. What do I think now? Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta go around there first. Yeah, you're not gonna really be saving. If you're thinking that you're saving a lot of money by, buying products, at Home Depot or wherever, I really don't think you do. I think if you just do figure out the actual cost of, for example, what I'm doing right here, that's not where your cost of operation is happening. Okay, now we'll put this table goes over here, I guess. My desk, whatever. I think it actually goes right there. Oh. So, yeah. And the thing about it is if you're using a product that really is meant for carpet cleaning, there's a good chance it's actually going to clean the carpets better than a product that isn't necessarily meant for carpet cleaning. I think that if you're one who is generally using store-bought, like, department store or whatever, grocery store products, and you're thinking that that's a wise thing to do, I think it might be better, or might be advantageous, to make a phone call and talk to somebody like John Klusnick at Bonnet Co. And this guy really seems to know what he's talking about, and he's very well respected with the products that he has. He has some excellent products, and there's a reason why he makes them the way that they're made. His Nano Max and the technology of these products. There's a new one he's got out, the Lava, which I haven't actually ever used, but if you're wanting, or usually are using products and you're mixing them up, educate yourself. Be willing to admit that you don't necessarily know everything. And maybe give this guy a call and ask him to explain. I mean, there's actually a lot of information on his website, but I think you find that he doesn't know what he's talking about. And when it comes to the chemistry, he's been working with top-notch chemists to come up with products that ultimately are intended to make you a better carpet cleaner. He's not doing what he's doing because he's trying to take money from you. He's not trying to steal your money. I mean, he is a part of the industry where he's supplying products and for the industry, and he should be getting paid for that because he's putting tremendous investment into everything that he's doing there. And, you know, whether you buy from someone like that or you go to Home Depot and you buy something there that, I mean, think about it. Those products are still made by somebody, and they're a chemical producing company. And, you know, they might be like, you know, DuPont or whatever, who is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and you're actually supporting that. I mean, consider that. Who should you really support? That independent operator who's come up with his own line of cleaning products. He's invested his time and his money to make products that really work really well. And I think that's a very commendable thing that you know, guys like John or even Damon at the end cap store. You know, I don't think there's any advantage to any of us if we go down to Home Depot or whatever and you start mixing up your own batches of things. I think we can support each other, is what I'm trying to say. And John Klesnik and Damon and other guys who are manufacturing these products and supplying, you know, various things for this industry, they're actually on our side. They want us to succeed, and we should be respecting that they have a place in this industry, I think. But anyway, I'm almost at my end of my 30-minute window. I prefer to keep my videos maximum 30 minutes, so I'm going to turn this thing off, and maybe I'll do another one in a few minutes, but trying to come up with something else to say maybe. Anyway, I'll let you go. So thanks for watching and have a good day.